Today we're going to install the Cobb Bypass Valve on my Mazdaspeed 3. So what we're going to use for the install, we're going to need a torque wrench that is capable of torquing things down to 5 foot-pounds or 60 inch-pounds, a socket setup, needle nose pliers, a flathead. You might not even need the flathead, I just have it just in case, and our bypass valve. I also have a headlamp. You don't need a headlamp. I just prefer to have a headlamp or some sort of better light source. Remember to follow the rules. If there's a torque it. If you don't know what's going on, go ahead and ask a professional if you're worried about doing this on your own. And don't go car broke. Buy things in cash. First things first, just to make some more room, we're gonna take off this intercooler cover. It is just gonna be two, I believe, 10mm bolts. We're gonna go ahead and take this off, this one, and then we'll be able to get to our bypass valve. You can get to it anyways if you decide not to take this off, but you know, we wanna give ourselves as much room as possible. Also, it'll help so the video can be nice and detailed. This will just come right off. Very easy. Oh man, I cannot wait to replace this intercooler. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this bolt off, we're gonna take this bolt off, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna replace this hose right here. I'm gonna show you guys how to cut it for the direct size that you need. And we're gonna have to fight with it a little bit. It is kind of in our way, but I'm really trying to avoid taking a piece of this intercooler out. So stay tuned for that. Actually, I might even use the stock one if it's too much of a pain. This clamp off right here, we're gonna try to get this clamp off down here. Looks like I can get to it. Pretty easy. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Okay, I can't, so I gotta tune back in a second. There we have it. We have the old tube off. We're gonna go ahead, cut it to the same exact size, and we'll be ready to go. We're gonna slide this sucker off just like that, and then we can get rid of this. We're just gonna find the same exact size we had it at before, and we're gonna go ahead and clip it. Now we have a clean cut that's gonna match the exact same size of the other tubing, and then we'll go ahead and we will install this when we are ready. Don't forget to slide this on through. It goes in very, very, very easy. While you're at it, slide the old clamps on. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to remove this clamp. I pried a very small amount from the top side, and then I just pushed it with the bottom side. It was able to come off super, super easy. Now we're gonna go ahead, take this bolt out, take this bolt out, and then we'll be ready for the new bypass valve. Part of the install where you're going to grab the gasket. As you can see, this part is going to go on the underside of this bypass valve. This side is going to go towards the intercooler. Now that we have the bypass valve in and both of the screws are finger tight with the gasket in the correct orientation, we're going to use our torque wrench and torque it down to 5 foot-pounds or 60 inch-pounds. Now the bolts are torqued down to 5 foot-pounds. We can orientate this however we want. I think I might actually want it to be the original way, but I don't want to cover up the Cobb. I could probably just reroute it under here and then it'll be totally fine. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put this hose on the bottom of the bypass valve. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video.